Hey guys, welcome back to another What If here. Today we are doing What If Asta had anti-magic early part 4. If you want to know what happened in the last part, you're gonna have to watch the last part, as I don't really do a recap on what happened. That's the word. Yeah. Anyway, so we pretty much left off with Asta, Noel, and Magna pretty much receiving, going to Noel and Asta's first mission that we know of in the Black Clover, in Black Clover that we see, which was a bet between, Yami and Magna pretty much losing a bet to someone, which was of course the client of the mission, which they went on. So kind of the main, the first thing would, the first bit would kind of be the same, where they arrive and I think they start of course the mission, but then not Finral, damn it, wrong person, Magna they would do what they kind of did up until they start walking. They kind of go up to the village, then they find it's kind of all covered in fog like it was in canon, and so they it goes Asta, can you get rid of this mist or that? Is Asta bring out his sword and start swiping away or at least be able to get a rough path, as of course Magna known the village. He would lead behind Asta, tell Asta where to go, so he doesn't end up swiping at a building or that. And so they would kind of see, arrive. At the same time, in canon, they'd see the same kind of scene, and of course, because Lee Bay kind of goes, this doesn't look that good, Asta. You may need to use my you may need to use my magic to deal with these people. I know you're strong, and don't get me wrong, but they may they may be a threat, and plus there's civilians around here, villagers, and we don't exactly want to have casualties, so I just asking Noelle if she could use a water magic and try and make a dome or that of water to protect them, like these civilians that are still alive, and then you and Magna go and deal with them, hopefully. So that's to go alright, brother. As he would go to Noel and Magna and tell them his Libe's plan, but he says it's his, as well. I don't think nobody currently knows that he's nobody currently knows that he's got a devil. They know that he's got 2 grimoires, and one of them is a 5-leaf. They know that. They just don't know that he's got a devil, and that he can, and that the devil's his brother, and that he can talk to his brother within the grimoire, that is sealed within inside the grimoire. And of course, as much as that is, good plan. As much as that is, a good plan, Asta, I don't really, well, no, she's kind of like, oh yeah, don't bust me about, I'm a noble. And Asta just like, so, and Asta goes, I'll take that as, I'll take that as, sorry, Asta, but I don't have, that, I don't have that magic spell yet. Yeah. And you go, well, Magna, I guess it's just up to you to try and protect these civilians, these villagers, as I was kind of hoping, that no, they'd at least have some type of kind of like barrier magic with the water. It's like that water sphere that she surrounded herself in. That would have been quite useful to protect the villagers, as if one of one of your attacks got flung back, it would only, it'd be dissolved by the water, but, oh well, guess not, but, and you'd go, well, I still hope you'll try and protect them if any of Magna's attacks go flying back. I hope you can use your water to at least protect them. Just go, don't tell me what to do. Yeah. Because, she's got pride, she's a noble woman. She looks down on everyone else, or at least for now. And I think she still does, but she's like changing. Yeah, I think by this point she's like already changed. I don't know. Yeah. No, I don't know. I just don't remember. Yeah, I should really rewatch Black Clover, shouldn't I? Should really do a lot of things, but I don't. Yeah. Well, and once, of course, Magna would of course follow Asta's plan. Well, yeah, their plan, and of course, so would Asta, as they at least, are slowly starting to get the upper hand until they, the person starts using kind of ice magic, and they're starting to kind of realise that if he attacks the civilians, the villagers, they kind of go out there, they're going out of the way, and then once they do that, someone else then can attack them, and it throws them off, because they want them, they're magic knights, they're trying to protect the villagers and and fight them off, defeat them at the same time. So as of that, of course, Noelle kind of finds it in her. She kind of digs deep as her book, starts to, it opens, and as it goes to a blank page, which of course what appears on it is a new spell, which is the spell she uses in canon, by that point, which is the dome spell, the protective spell. So she gets around them and does that, and she's like, I managed to learn new spell. Yeah, and I was like, oh, thank God, now we can truly focus on them, as Asta and Magna can now, more focus on them, up until Magna gets kind of taken out of the fight. Well, yeah, and then of course, now Asta's kind of fighting them on his own. Yeah, so, not quite, because Asta's also feeling pressure. Yeah, he's trained, with Liebe and that more, but because there's villagers, around, he doesn't exactly want to show off his demonic state, because, it may, scare them and that, so he's holding back on that, and of course Liebe can sense that, and he knows his brother would. Yeah, so he's just kind of hoping that, you know, he'll either do that, you know, he's guaranteed to do it as a last resort. You know, if everyone's kind of beaten down, and then he'll use it as a last resort. And that's generally kind of what it's used for, as a last resort. Or if Asta, you know, stands no chance unless he uses his brother's power, then he will. But yeah. But he does, after, of course, a while, you know, that magic starts running low, and well, Asta generally being, of course, more fitter and, well, training most of his life, you know, without magic, or even without training, you know, which, because he never really trained his magic, which he didn't have, or still kind of doesn't have. He's, you know, got very high stamina and that, so he can outlast them. So as they start getting tired, Asta starts, you know, it starts tipping over to Asta's favour. As after a good, I'd say, like hour or two rolls by, Asta does finally, you know, get them as then the person, or, you know, just like Canon, they, you know, suicide and well, yeah, they kind of, well, yeah, they, you know, they'll keep their secrets to themselves, they're not going to tell anyone, and yeah. And of course, and Asta's kind of, well, yeah, Asta isn't happy, and of course the village elder, you know, he's dead. That will stay the same. And I was going to say, it's not Noel, it's damn it, I forgot the name. Oh, what's the name of her? What's the name? Sakura in bad form. What's her name? Never, of course, would you know, like, get the magic stone, which of course Asta doesn't really think much of it, just that, you know, his pet birds, you know, stealing it, as the, I think, village chief's son goes, oh, yeah, you can, like, you know, oh yeah, you can have it, you can, you know, like, keep it as, you know, you saved us, you saved, you know, our village, like, thank you so much. And, well, yeah, that's, you know, one of 6, 8 or 10 magic stones, which of course, once, you know, gets all of them, so you can revive the prince, the first wizard, the first wizard king, yes, first wizard king. Mal? Oh no. Of Prince Lamal Vermilion Clover? I think that's right, the first magic emperor. After sealing Lamal into a statue. Well, it doesn't seal him into a statue, she makes him become a statue. Anyway, yeah. And of course that's the main reason why she's collecting, you know, she wants all the stones is to revive him. But yeah, you probably still revive, you know, the same period of time that he did in canon. There'd be no reason to revive him earlier. And, well, yeah, so, of course they would, you know, like Asta, Noel, and Magna, they will, of course, you know, they'll go back and they will explain to Yami, you know, like what happened, what kind of you know, what they encountered and that. And, well, yeah, of course, I think it was from that they got a star. Yeah, from that mission they got a star, so they're minus, what's that, minus 10 or something like that. I don't really remember. But yeah. And well, yeah, of course. So the Wizard King then, like gives Yami a specific mission for. Also, because he, gave it to us, like, to Asta, But of course, he gave it to Yami. But he asked for at least one specific person, which was Asta. So Yami chose, what was it? Luck and Noel. It's about Noel's also like new, so it's like more experience, and plus it'd be their first time going into, like a dungeon, and plus you can understand why he's sending, why the Wizard King asked. Asta's, got like anti-magic. It would be quite useful, in a dungeon, because for one, he can, well, I don't know, you guys tell me in the comments down below, should he be able to sense it? He has got a kind of magic. That's why he's got 2 grimoires, because he did, after a while of training in his brother's anti-magic, he did awaken his own anti-magic, while his body started making anti-magic. So yeah, so you guys tell me in the comments, should he be able to sense magic? Yeah, tell me in the comments down below. But yeah, you'd be able to, like disarm any kind of traps, even, like, if his body steps on one, because he's always got kind of magic, or like the anti-mind flowing through him. Like if there's a trap he stands on, it's going to be, instantly dispelled. If anything hits him, it will be dispelled, as, it's like anti-mana. Yeah, if somebody touches him, they can feel their magic draining away. Because, well, yeah, it's anti-magic. It doesn't like any other form. It doesn't like, normal magic and mana. Only likes its own form. Yeah, anyway. And of course, Yami, I think, a week or 2 would go by? Yeah, I think a week would go by, or something, however long goes by. And they would, of course, get a new mission, which Yami'd go, well, he'd call us, call them and go, well, this is a mission for you 3. The Wizard King has asked specifically for, he asked specifically for you, Asta, to be put on, on a team, with 2 others that I felt fit to put on, to go and explore a newly discovered dungeon, as he would count explaining, why it's important. Also, of course, Asta's also maybe not listening, as he's excited. It's it's a mission that the Wizard King has specifically chosen him for. Yeah, he's he's kind of happy. It's like, he's kind of going wild, you could say. And yeah, that's why I'm going to end it, guys, because time I edit and upload it, it's going to be quite late, and I've got to also kind of doing things Monday, which I forgot to. So, oops. Oh well. Yeah, so sorry guys for the short what if. Anyway, if you guys have enjoyed this, let me relay that. So guys, if you have enjoyed this, like if you enjoyed it so much and you want to see more just like this, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next what if or video, depending on what I do. And hey, good bye.